I think I've been engaging in a lot of unnecessary routines, a lot of beauty standards that I'm not sure I want anymore. I'm Kate, a therapist turned self-care enthusiast, and you know what? We've all been subject to the marketing emails, the ads, the promotions to buy new things, to try new things, routines, and whatnot to just, I don't know, try and regain some youth or beauty. But you know what? I'm sick of it. Believe it or not, back in 2022, my partner and I decided to become minimalist. We sold our house and moved to a new city that brought the opportunity to cleanse and recreate. We'd watched the documentaries, Marie Kondoed our house and stuff, like my wedding dress, graduation gown, and a lot of furniture. And we set off on a new way of living. The idea was that we were going to spend time, energy, and money on experiences instead of things. After about a year though, we became not as strict as we used to be. And I'm sure you know where this is going. But here we are today in another new city, and somehow I've accumulated more stuff. But you know, I have a pickle because there's a lot of stuff here. And I don't really want to throw everything away because one, everything in here costs money, and two, throwing it away feels wasteful. But maybe if I go through everything, then I can just reorganize it, right? That would make sense in my head. So I'm gonna take you with me to reorganize this cabinet because this is all of my beauty supplies. Hygiene supplies, skincare, everything is in this cabinet. And to be honest, it's been really stressing me out over the past several weeks. I've lightly organized it. I don't use half of this stuff, so it should go, right? I mean, I've got nail things in this bottom drawer here, and these are stickers, and I like the stickers because I don't like painting my nails. But then I also have nail polish that I don't use, and then I have this thing. This is like a fat measure thing. So you know how I said I like the stickers? Well, I keep the stickers because there's always too many. Now I have a collection of just one sheet of stickers, not ready for a full set. Here's a bunch of face masks that I bought. This was supposed to be a box of treats, like a sunshine box, if you've ever heard of that. Kind of like a care package box, except for yourself. Some wipes that I'm pretty sure are dried out. Foot masks. I don't think this, oh! I didn't know I could use this without it plugged in. This is a foot file. I know that's gross. Your girl has some weird feet and I gotta take care of them. So more nail polish, brush cleaning, sunscreen, more sunscreen. That one's cleared out. A bag, nail stuff that me and my husband share, like clippers, random tissues, bunch of razors and elastic hair ties and hair ties, another razor, a makeup palette. This is my makeup bag, which I do need to go through, but we won't do that right now. More nail clippers, another foot file that I don't use anymore, a bag of cables, which I did just organize. So this is actually the one thing that is organized in here. A hair diffuser, a travel hair diffuser. I don't like this one. Curly Co, don't recommend. Makes your hair really flat. Black Orchid, highly recommend. A mirror that's dead. It's supposed to light up, but it doesn't. A hair straightener, which I never use. My brushes, feminine products, more feminine products. I think this is a fabric shaver. Again, for my nasty feet. Callus remover. It's supposed to dissolve hard calluses on your feet, but it says to use with gloves, which I do. So I don't know how safe it is for your skin. Nail polish remover, even though I like to use stickers. Makeup brush, shampoo, hair product. I have a lot of hair products and not a lot that I use. Actually, if you have a dry shampoo that you recommend, I've been using this. I hate it. I'm sorry, I don't like Not Your Mother's. I also don't like Batsy or whatever, Batiste, I don't know. I don't like it. Revival spray gel, curl balancing conditioner, which actually should probably go in the shower. More, somebody tell me how to use this. I don't know how to use this. Lavish Curl Moisturizer. Is it a leave-in? Because I thought it was a refresh. Second Curl Refresh, Daily Leave-In. Which one is it? Is it a refresh or is it a leave-in? I don't know. I do like this. I mostly love the smell of this. If you know, you know. I definitely don't need this anymore. Shampoo and conditioner, I don't use it. Oh, this can go in the guest bathroom. You're welcome, guest. And then we have my big purchases over here. We have another tape measure, hairbrush that I use every day, some Dyson Airwrap attachments because I bought the cheap one from Costco. And then this is actually well established under here on this little thing. And then this may have been a mistake. This is an at-home laser hair removal. You have settings on the side and on the front. It's really bulky. I don't really love it. Does it work? Yes. Should I have gotten it? Questionable. Because I already had professional laser hair removal treatments. And if you know anything about that, you have to go through a certain amount of treatments. And yes, you might need a touch-up every year to do like a few spots or something, but I went through like 9 treatments on my lower half of my legs and it went pretty well, but I was like, I want to do my underarms. I want to do like my face and be completely hairless so I never have to shave again. So I bought this instead of going back to the professionals, and this is not the same. Does it work? Yes. Is it as fast? No. Their ad lies. They're like, it only takes 10 minutes to do your whole body. I don't know what body you have, but this does not take 10 minutes to do your whole body. That is a lie. So to do that several times a week and it taking about, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes, I just don't know if it's for me. I also have to wear it with glasses because I don't want to blind myself. Okay, so I need to organize this somehow, put it into like categories or something. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little embarrassing because should I have bought all these things? Probably not. Are some of these really expensive things? Yes. Do I feel good about that? No, I don't. I don't feel good about buying expensive things that I don't even use anymore. After this, you know what? I'm going to take a break because this is getting to be a lot. Good coffee. Unfortunately, I fall prey a lot to the mass media of society and its standards. You want a Kardashian butt? Train your glutes. If you want a trim waist, then eat this diet because abs are made in the kitchen and you look a little puffy. Maybe you should try some gua sha. Sell this, buy that, eat these, do this workout. And maybe, just maybe, you'll become the epitome of beauty. The point is, who is this for? Why am I doing this? Why am I buying all these beauty products? Because obviously they're under my cabinet and I just told you I don't use half of them. And I threw away some before making coffee and I'm about to throw away more. But like, why? Who am I trying to look good for? Is it me? Is it you? Is it women? Is it men? Ew. But really and truly, like, why am I influenced by everything? Why am I deciding that I have wrinkles on my forehead that need to be treated? Listen, I'm only 30. They're gonna keep getting worse. Why should I care? Why should I be concerned about, I mean, I should be concerned about dry skin. But like, I don't have blonde in my hair. Why do I have blonde shampoo? Girl, toss that. I haven't had blonde hair in a year and it was a money piece and I regret it. You can see it in my previous videos. It was orange. And then I tried to make it blonde and it did not. You cannot come back from orange. You just can't. But yeah, who's it for? I think when I was younger, I wanted to be pretty for boys and for girls. Like, I wanted to be pretty so I could have friends. I wanted to be pretty so I could be accepted in my stupid little social circles. I wanted to be, I mean, I guess I wanted to be coveted. Who doesn't want to be coveted? But I don't know, I wanted to be admired. That's a nice thing to be, admired, but for what? Something so shallow? I don't want to be vapid. And this has really got me thinking of this minimalist lifestyle and what my values are in life, and is all of this merging together? Are they fitting into the pieces? And you know what? Right now, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I cared about my hairy legs, which is why I got them laser treated, because I couldn't stand the sensation of prickly cactus leg on sheets. It would drive me insane. And I still, to this day, have to clip my toenails before bed, because if they scratch the sheets, I'm gonna vomit. Like, I cannot handle the sensation before bed. So that's a sensory thing. I can abide by that. That's fine. If you have sensory things that make you do beauty products, that's fine. But if you're doing it for other people, I don't know anymore. You know, honestly, in today's world, I have a hard time determining what's real and not. Body dysmorphia has come to a whole new level in the beauty realm, and natural beauty is becoming harder and harder to recognize due to technological advances. I have a hard time understanding, oh, is she born with it or is it Maybelline? It's like that commercial though. It's like, does she have Botox, which I would have never guessed, or is she naturally that pretty? But then we have campaigns like Dove, and it really makes me question how much I want to buy into this beauty industry. Part of me loves the act of self-expression through makeup, and we haven't even gone through this bag, but like, I started using makeup when I was like 13. I was never one to play around with foundation and concealer and all that stuff. Eyeshadows, eyeliner, mascara, yes, I love it. I love it. And it felt like art. I could mix around with colors. I could play around with shading, and it feels like art. What colors make my eyes pop? What colors don't make my eyes pop? Yeah, it felt like painting on my face. That sounds so stupid, but I think you get what I mean. But then again, sometimes I feel pressured to do it. Like, I have this spot under my chin right here. I don't know if it's a bug bite. I don't know if it's a pimple. I don't know, but it's red. I've been picking at it all week. And did I cover it with some foundation and concealer? Yes. Should I? Is it good for my skin? Probably not. That's probably gonna make it angrier tonight, but you know, why did I feel pressured to cover that up, you know? It's really hard. It's really hard. I felt pressured to cover it up because I feel like it's expected of me to look nice on camera. Now, is that necessarily correct or ethical or aligning with my beliefs? I don't know. It's getting gray. The areas are getting very gray. We're done here. My cabinet is organized. You know what? All these purchases and things that I've kept in here, I was actually surprised at how much I did keep. The things that I was gonna throw away or toss were pretty obvious. I pulled them out of the cabinet and I was like, why do I even have this? I've not used it in years. It was either gifted to me, I bought it for a specific reason, which, like the purple shampoo, which I no longer have a need for because my hair is brown. It's just not necessary. And some of those things were super cheap, so I don't feel bad tossing them. Some of them were expired, some of them were really old that did not need to be in that cabinet for that long. There was something I threw away that was like years and years and years old. It was like some form of makeup, and I was like, you know, this is probably actually unsanitary, so I'm gonna toss that. Can't re-gift that, that's gross. Don't do that. But you know, it's making me think. Even though I still have a lot of stuff in my cabinet, maybe that doesn't mean that I'm not a minimalist. maybe it means minimalism is not as much about discipline as I thought it was, as much as it is about reflecting on what you have and whether or not it's essential and being intentional about that. Now, I don't think I will ever be the girl that's like, I don't need beauty, I don't need makeup, I don't need skincare and whatnot. That's not going to be me. It has never been me. I like it too much. I like to play around with it. It makes me feel good. I feel fancy when I put on makeup. It's like wearing perfume for me. I only wear perfume if I'm going out, and I feel like I'm in a ball gown when I wear it. I'm like, oh, I'm so fancy today. It's like putting on white gloves. Is it stupid and silly? Is it necessary? Absolutely not. I actually haven't worn perfume in ages because my roommate in college used to be super sensitive to smell. So I just got out of the habit. I was like, you know what? It's not really necessary. It's almost been 10 years and I can wear that again. I can practice things that make me happy. So maybe minimalism can include beauty practices. Maybe it doesn't have to be all or nothing. And I mean, God, since 10 years ago, I've changed a lot. So why wouldn't my things change? I mean, I change like daily. My mood changes daily. So why wouldn't my things change daily? Maybe not daily, but I mean, my hair's changed. It's no longer blonde, so I no longer need blonde shampoo. And that is okay. Maybe that's okay to have temporary things that you use a lot for a short amount of time. And maybe it's okay to experiment with different products and different practices. I did the curly girl method for a while, and that was maybe a year or two of my life, which is why I have a lot of residual products in there that are probably really old. Those aren't too old because I use the stuff frequently. But you know what? I'm not embracing my natural hair right now because I like to play with it. Like, I love to run my hands through my hair and play and twist with my hair. And that's a big no-no for curly hair. Don't touch it when it's curly. Yeah, so that doesn't work with me. So I like to blow dry it straight. It makes me feel better. It's easier for me to brush and manage and not shed as hella much. I guess what I'm learning here is that you shouldn't feel like beauty standards, you're bound by them. You shouldn't feel stuck in them like you have to do them. I mean, you don't have to shave. We live in a world now where it doesn't really matter. Do I care if you shave? Not really. Is it bothering me? No. If it is bothering you, but no, really, like, that's a you problem. That's a, why are you offended by somebody else's hair? It's silly. It's just silly. So I feel like if you want to engage in shaving, if you want to engage in some beauty practices, if you want to shave your face, I don't, because I like my little peach fuzz baby hair. But some people don't. And some people feel like makeup goes on better without it. If you feel like you gotta do it, do it. But don't feel like you have to. Cheers. I'm actually glad my cabinet's clean. I'm glad I have more space in my cabinet and everything has a home in my cabinet and it's not overflowing. It was overflowing before. Every time I opened one of those drawers, it just like spilled out. I couldn't get to anything. And now I can. So it's been a good project. Thank you for coming with me to clean my cabinet. Okay, my cabinet's done. My coffee is almost done. A little cold. Yeah, I might drink it. No, I'm gonna be done with that. I think this is just the journey of discovering what minimalism is. It's about learning what is essential for you. That's the whole point, is learning what's essential. But that's gonna be different for everyone. And I think for me, creative expression through beauty is essential, and engaging in beauty practices like masks and skin lotions and perfumes is gonna be essential. And maybe that's okay. I went back and looked through some of the minimalist things. That would be Joshua Fields Milburn, T.K. Coleman, and Ryan Nicodemus. They wrote the book Minimalist, and they did that documentary of the minimalists that I showed you earlier. Well, they were asked to do an elevator pitch, which they had not, for some reason, had created yet. But In their new elevator pitch, they've said, even though everyone embraces minimalism differently, each path leads to the same place, a life with more time, more money, and more freedom to live a more meaningful life. And you know, that really stuck with me because I think that's what I want in my life. I want to be free from feeling compelled to buy things, free from living up to anybody else's beauty standards. I want to be free from even myself and my own constraints on myself. Like, do I need to cover up that pimple? Probably not. And you know what's funny? I actually talked to a friend recently who got into making candles. I promise this story will come back around, but they wound up buying all the materials, and I did not even realize how much materials you need to make candles. But they spent like a lot of money on it. They started making candles. They were in a Facebook group or a group online, and they were told that their glass was not heat resistant, so like don't light those candles, they'll explode. And they were like, duly noted. And so I asked them, I was like, are you gonna try again? Like, are you gonna keep making candles? And they were like, I don't know. I was shocked when they said that. I could never. But I think that's what I'm learning to do now. Is part of me wants that permission to try things, to buy things and try them and then say, nope, that wasn't for me. Like, that's okay. What a world it would be if that was okay. It's an experience that I don't have, and I think I'm going to try it. I'm gonna give myself permission to engage in some beauty standards, and maybe I'll keep some, and others I'll probably say no thank you. But what I will be doing more of is being more intentional with my spending. I will probably try to buy more sample products first instead of full store products, maybe even going to the store and testing some products. Hair care, that's a little hard to do, but I've also decided, and I did this while I was writing this script, but I'm gonna unsubscribe to all these marketing emails that I signed up for a discount code, because all I'm getting is, this is an Ulta sale. Oh, you're a Sephora insider. Don't forget about our annual sale. Don't forget about this product that's going on sale. And I don't need the influence, okay? I don't need to know when all of your products are going on sale. If I need it, I'll come and get it. And you know what? It hurts to say, but I think I'd rather pay full price than have to deal with the stress of seeing it and telling myself no. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling, so I'm gonna stop engaging in it. Okay, thank you for cleaning out my cabinet with me. I don't think I would have learned as much, and I would have been totally bored without you here. So yeah, thanks for your help. For some reason, my camera's overheating, so I'm gonna make this quick. How have you tried minimalism? Do you regret buying anything or trying anything? What has helped you with the guilt of that? Because I would like to know. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.